Alright guys, so I just went to an event with the goal of meeting women for dating, and I met 2 women for dating, and I'm gonna break it down to you guys. And this is a video that I'm gonna delete probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. So if you want to absorb this information from me, watch this video right now. Don't save it for later, and because I'm gonna take it down. The reason I'm gonna take it down is just because I don't want my channel to be all pickup, and I also don't want to talk so much about my real life, social life, and real people in it publicly. But I also want to share this knowledge with you guys because I'm going to highlight a lot of things that I talk to you guys about, such as focusing on your health and personal style can be authentic in whatever it is, and letting the women pursue you and framing it like the women are pursuing you, and also storytelling being interesting and so on. So I'm also going to turn off the light here because for safety, and I don't want to get pulled over by the police. So this is also something you can listen to as you go about your day. You don't need to see me talking. I'll be here in the dark. So let's get into it. And if you don't know me, welcome in fam. Much love, Trav here. I live on the island of Oahu. And the event, let's back up a little bit, and I'll tell you that the main problem that I have in my dating life is proximity. So I live on West Oahu. Now, proximity is my problem because the women like me. I'm attractive, I'm charismatic, I'm well-traveled, I have an interesting job, I'm a great storyteller, and I have an authentic physical appeal. However, on West Oahu, it skews older, it's older demographic, it's a small town, and skews more local, and the women who I tend to click with, who like me, are usually either from the mainland or from Europe in their early mid-20s. So I can get that by commuting. I have to commute an hour or 2 into town for social events if I want to meet women that way. There's other way I meet women. I meet them through work, I meet them through the neighborhood, through the beach, through friends, but it's a trickle, and if I want to meet a lot of women, I got to go to events in town, which I will do from time to time, but I don't need to do it every week because the idea is to meet a woman for dating and then date her for however long, and then when I need to meet another woman, I mean, it is what it is. One of the reasons I want to take this down is because of how unromantic it is, and I am, and also because it's I'm going to break it down to you in a very mechanical way that also takes the excitement and mystery out of meeting women and romance. So proximity is solved by commuting. I don't want to live in town because the trade-off to me is health. You guys have seen my place. I live right next to the beach. It's great for the dog. I have a big yard. I'm super happy there. We have the best beaches. We have amazing surf. The least crowded, best surf on the island is right out my front door. It's and my work's there. A lot of my work, I know a lot of people there. And I have an amazing place, and I couldn't have that in town, right? So I would rather put my health first and meeting women at a lower tier than that, but I'll commute in every once in a while, okay? So the event that I went to tonight, my buddy throws on Wednesdays, I met this guy through the farmer's market. He worked for the meat vendors selling meat that I always buy from, and we would always chop it up and talk just life, crypto, whatever. And unfortunately, he added me on Instagram right before something happened, and I never seen him there again. I don't go anymore. I think he quit or isn't working Sundays. So I've been to this once before, but he does like a Wim Hof thing once a week right at this beach park, and there's a lot of young people, but it's like, this is a great event for me to go to because it lets me show off my body and my fitness. It's under almost like a jungle gym where everybody's doing pull-ups, everybody's got their shirts off. Obviously I've got a great aesthetic. It's like breathing exercise, ice bath, music, and a lot of young people, university students and their friends. So it's a good event for me to go to. I've known about it for 6 months. I've been watching it grow, but I pulled up today. I had 3 days off, and I took the dog on the hike, and then went to that in the late afternoon. And I grabbed 20 pounds of ice and brought them. And I'm not just there to meet women. I'm also there to just be social and see some guys I like also. But I mean, it definitely, a lot of the motivation is I want to meet women. So some of the principles you guys know I talk about is you want the woman to pursue you in some way, create an auction, because you want to be the woman's first choice. If you're not the woman's first choice, you can pursue a woman and she may settle for you, but she's going to resent it. So I'm never trying too hard. I may approach a woman, but I'm just being friendly, and that's just if I'm introducing myself to everyone. And then I tell you guys, you just need to be attractive, which we'll come back to in a minute, which has a lot to do with your physical health and has everything to do with your physical health and fitness. Nothing to do with your style, especially when you're going to an event where everybody's in the bathing suit or has their shirt off. Like, there's no style. Nobody's got a watch on. Nobody's got a nice shirt. Everybody's in their bathing suit, whatever. So I'm there early, and I'm just chill. I'm with the dog. I'm hanging out, and I'm just talking to people, or I'm just hanging around. And there was actually initiated with this girl. She says she's from France. Man, honestly, what I'm going to tell you guys, most of you guys can't emulate, because the first one, it has to do with my travel and business, and the second one, it just has to do with me being good looking. But the first one, the girl says she's from France, and I'm like, yo, where in France are you from? She says the Alps, and she's pretty good looking. She's fit, early 20s, and I tell her, yo, I spent time in Provence, which I have. I was hosted by locals. I intend to do a fondue party at Avignon Orange. I've got this French tattoo, and then I'm asking her, but she said she not really spent too much time there. Why are you in Hawaii? What are you doing out here? That was her dream. You working? Can't work? No. She says, I like to go hiking. I asked her what hike she's gone into, what hike she wants to do. I tell her I'm a hiking guide, and also I'm always looking for more friends to hike with. So if you want my Instagram, why don't you take my Instagram or my number? So she asked my name, my Instagram handle. That's how I always do it. I never say, let me have your number. Oh, can I have your Instagram? Oh, we should hang out some, it's a suggestion of, I'm looking for more friends to do such and such. If you want my number, you can have it this way, right? So that's my own style. Like, I'm framing it like she's asking me to hang out, and she's taking my Instagram, right? So, and I'm not just getting her, like, the idea first was, okay, and I'm legitimately looking for more hiking friends and partners. So that's awesome. I'm definitely going to be messaging this girl. It's a bonus that she's young and good looking, and also she has a lot of availability because she's 6 months from France, which is honestly perfect. For whatever reason, yo, I love these travel girls. I don't really care that there's no chance of anything long term. It doesn't matter at all, right? I don't care, right? I like that there's an ending. And again, it's not even framed like it's gonna be romantic. I don't know, right? So I'm talking to her. Other women are noticing me. I'm meeting a lot of people through the dog, because the dog's going up to men and women, but especially those girls who are like wanting to pet the dog. And I met a lot of guys and I met a lot of girls, but there was 2 who took my details. There was another one. There's a girl who comes in, and the only thing she says to me is, I'll like your hair as she passes. I love your hair. And I say thank you. And you guys don't understand. There's so many guys who come in this channel and tell me, you do better with women if you cut your hair. Women love my hair. They compliment it all the time, right? And one of the reasons why is it shows that I'm extremely healthy. Most of you guys don't know this because you have never tried to grow your hair out, but everybody's hair has a terminal length, a maximum length that it cannot grow beyond. My hair is super fucking long, and a lot of women cannot grow their hair as long as me. They know that. And I mean, I had a guy approach me at market who had dreads. He's like, yo, how do you grow your hair so long? My dreads break off, right? So like, I have really, it's a mark of attraction. Women love my hair. Guys think, oh, women might not like it. No, women love my hair, and that's consistent. I've never got a negative comment. Women are always like, never cut your hair, right? So anyways, that was the whole interaction. She passes. And I'm meeting other people, talking to people. I met one girl who, this is crazy, she went to my same high school. Do you guys know I made it to Hawaii because I was in a marine biology class at 16, and there was a yearly annual Hawaii trip, and I won the lottery to come out here for that snorkeling trip. That was in 2006. And I met a girl who is crazy. She went to the same high school and had the same teacher and came out on the same Hawaii trip, except I was class of 2008, she was class of 2021. So she's 13 years younger than me. I didn't get her social media. She might follow me later. I might meet her again. I don't know. I didn't really feel the need to do anything there. I didn't sense like, oh, she's super interested in me, right? I'm not chasing. It just didn't go further than that. There's nothing to force. So I'm in the ice bath, pull-ups, whatever, dog, breathing exercises. When I'm getting ready to leave, the girl who says, oh, I love your hair, she approaches me, and this is kind of in the dark because it's after sunset. And I notice she's got her phone in her hand, and I'm like, all right, she's gonna, she's shooting a shot with me. And this is the thing, man. Either the woman shoots a shot in a way, or you guide her to shooting a shot, or you don't do it, right? I'm not here to try to convince anyone to like me or try to build attraction. It's either there or it isn't, right? I want the woman to feel like I'm a prize, so she'll be happy when I hit her up. She'll be happy to get me. This girl also probably early 20s, and she tells me she's from Sweden. And once again, traveling is great, where it's like, yo, where are you from in Sweden? Where was she from? I might not have asked her, but also I was in Sweden. She asked me, I was in Stockholm, I was in Göteborg, Gothenburg with family. I'm a little bit Swedish. And I think it's purely attraction, but she's like, yo, if you ever want Swedish lessons, and I'm like, bet, just follow me on Instagram. And I didn't make a plan with her because I don't know what that actually means, and I don't know that she's young, but she was not like as attractive to me as the French girl. But now that we have Instagram, we can interact on the story, whatever, which I talked about. I post a story and like engage people and post fun things. So we have that, and then that's to be continued. And then the other girl, before I saw her before she left, she was kind of lingering in my area, so I opened her and I just told her, hey, when I have a day off, I'm gonna hit you up, we'll go. And I told her, like, I'm doing hiking tours and I have random days off. I don't know what day it will be, maybe next week. And this is all true. And she don't have a car, so I'd have to drive in, but once a week is fine. And maybe do it and then go to the Wednesday again. And maybe she'll bring some friends too, which I don't mind. Some of her girlfriends. But yeah, and then she's like asking me which hike we should do. And it could be she's saying she likes to climb. So yeah, and then after that, I said goodbye to everybody, and I bounced. But I mean, I was also not just honing in on these two girls. I was talking to everybody. I met a lot of guys, but didn't get I'm not there to date guys. I didn't get any of their social media or nothing. But I know that there's going to be social media posted from this that I'll be tagged in potentially, and then there's an opportunity for other women who were interested to follow me. But I'm not going to follow anyone. I will not follow any of the girls that I didn't get their social media. I don't like doing that. I'll only do that if I think I'll never see them again, and for some reason the interaction ended before, but I sensed attraction. But I will never just go follow some girl who was at an event I was at. She can follow me, especially if I think I'll be back and I'll see these people again. So, yeah, again, hope you found it useful. I'm going to take this video down. But that's how it goes. Like, I'm really good at meeting women when I need to, but unfortunately, because of the proximity issue, I have to go out of my way to do it. But again, there's just trade-offs in life, right? If my life was all about chasing women, I would just live in town. But the first thing my life is about is just being in the ocean and the mountains, and walking outside, and not worrying about cars or crime or stress or anything like that. And I love where I live, and that's a trade-off for it. But driving an hour isn't that big a deal. I can do that once a week. I'm not really commuting for the dolphin tours, and when I have random days off. Yeah, so that's the vibe. Okay? Appreciate y'all. Much love. Talk to you soon. Peace.